Your duck is going to be a feature here in the kitchen. Go get him. All right, hey, we're in the kitchen this morning with Chef Jeff Brown from Cotton Southern Bistro in Chesapeake. He can make just about anything, and I bet he can make this rubber ducky taste good. But we're not having rubber duckies.
That'd be a little tough.
It'd be a little tough. What do we got this morning?
A little tough. We're going to do some good old Southern classics today. We're going to mess around with some pork ribs today. Spare ribs, St. Louis style, baby backs. We got the top secret rub going on. We're going to do our NOLA pasta today, which is one of our most popular dishes at the restaurant. And we're just getting geared up for restaurant week coming up here.
What is the one ingredient that you have to have in your rub?
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Something tells me you use that in just about everything.
Absolutely, baby.
All right. We're just getting started this morning here in the kitchen. We're going to wrap it up and go to crazy. We're going to rub this rib down in just a minute. All right. Back now on the Hampton Road Show with Chef Jeff Brown from Cotton Southern Bistro in Chesapeake. And take a big guess what we're going to be fixing today.
Get your rib on.
Get your rib on. You know, Jeff, remember the Newlywed Game?
I do.
Well, if I was on the Newlywed Game with my wife,
I think we would do very well at that.
I know, not with you, but if I was on that and they asked, what does your significant other always order when they goes out, my wife would say, ribs! There you go, because they're awesome. They are awesome.
And you know, and a pig's only got 2 sets of ribs, so there's not like 5 different sets of ribs on a pig. They got one, and the way they trim them down is what you get. You start with your spare ribs, which is the full side, and then the more you cut down on the knuckles, where you get down to your St. Louis, and then of course your baby backs. The biggest secret to the rib is you got to take your time. You got to do it low and slow. Your oven needs to be at 275. And you need to do it for about 4 hours, okay? And the rub is the other important thing, which I'm going to go ahead and get you going on now. If you want to go ahead and start dumping our dry goods into our rub, we're going to start with some brown sugar.
This is the brown sugar.
Yep, brown sugar. And we're going to have some paprika in there for some color.
Paprika?
Yep, okay. Cool. Onion powder.
Onion. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Granulated garlic.
Got your garlic.
Lots of black pepper.
That is a lot, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Salt.
Okay, you said 4 hours?
Yes. You got to take your time.
I don't want to get these mixed up.
That's cayenne.
Cayenne.
A little bit of cayenne for a little zing, and a little bit of cinnamon for some smoky. Okay? You mix that up, and I'm going to show the folks at home the extra step that you need to take to make sure that your ribs are good. If you look on the back of your ribs, some manufacturers will peel this down. It's basically just a membrane, and what it is, it's a silver skin, and it just peels right off. That makes all the difference in the world for your ribs.
Really? Why is that?
Well, it's just real tough, and you can't even chew through it, and that's when sometimes when you eat a rib, you pull that stuff off the back of the bone.
Right.
Now, we're totally ready to go. And this is a full rack, which you can just cut down and just go right along that bone there to make it a little bit more manageable for your size, okay?
Okay.
Now, the other secret is, in your broiler pan that you're going to cook in, you're going to want to put a little bit of water in the bottom of it.
Right.
Okay, that's going to add a little bit of moisture to it, and this is cider vinegar. Also going to add that in there. That's going to make your whole house smell great, but also it helps tenderize that rib while it's cooking. This is the standard broiler pan, okay? All right, our rub looks great.
We are ready to rub.
I'm gloved up, so I'm going to do this for you, okay?
Let's rub.
All right, look, what you do is you get handfuls of this. This stuff is gold. You just want to really get it in there real good. You cannot use too much of this stuff on here.
Really?
Cannot.
Okay.
You want it just caked on, just really getting it in there, okay? Set it on your pan, do the same thing to your other one. Just rub it on in there. And if you could smell that.
I can smell it.
I wish we had smell-o-vision at home because you guys would understand what I'm talking about. It's got a real nice smoky flavor to it. To add a little bit of extra smoke flavor to it, you can always add a little bit of liquid smoke to your rib.
Right.
Okay? But we're going to take this, we're going to pop this in the oven here, 275 for about 4 hours.
4 hours.
Of course, through the magic of TV, we've got some already ready.
What? How did you do that, Jeff?
Say what? And of course, you got to have a little bit of sweet potato mash, some collards. If you look at these bones, you see how these are poking out here?
Yeah.
Can we get a tight shot of those?
Yeah, we got a tight shot.
The bones are poking out. That's when
good.
you know it's ready.
That's good.
And there we have it. And there's a beautiful St. Louis rib.
Something tells me you've done that before. Are you a competitive guy?
I am extremely competitive.
You're extremely competitive.
Extremely.
Recently, you've done really well in
We've done good.
A number of awards, right? Sweeping the awards.
I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. We were in the Virginia Pilots, the best of, and we won all 4 of our categories: Best New Restaurant, Best Brunch, Best Family Casual, and Best Kept Secret for Chesapeake. We're very proud of that. We're not going to stop.
How'd you do in the rib category?
You know, The rib categories, the ribs aren't even on the menu. It's something that we run for a special. We keep them coming back for the ribs.
All right. Wow.
They love them.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, having a great time with it out there.
Congratulations with that. That's awesome, and you did a great job. 4 hours just like that.
4 hours.
Just like
boom,
that.
like that. Magic of TV.
Okay, what are we going to do in the next segment?
We're going to do one of our most popular dishes, the NOLA pasta, which is a New Orleans low country pasta sauteed with chicken and andouille and peppers and onions and a nice spicy Cajun sauce. It's nice.
All right.
Have a good time.
Jeff Brown from Cotton Southern Bistro. Nobody does it like Jeff. We're going to check back with him in just a couple minutes here. Back now on the Hampton Roads Show with Chef Jeff Brown from Cotton Southern Bistro in Chesapeake. We're also joined by Michael Collier. Thank you for joining us, man.
Thank you, brother.
I know you're going to see something here you like, so if you want to jump in. And listen, I'm feeling a little underdressed here. We got hats on both sides. Can you guys show what you got under there? Now look at it. How about that? How about this? How about I just go over here to the trusty hat pile?
All right.
There you go. On the party. All right,
Right.
Jeff, take it away, man. What are we fixing in this?
This is our
segment?
NOLA pasta. This is our New Orleans low country pasta, and this is one of our favorite things to make over there, and everybody loves it. And I just want to show everybody just how easy it is to really make this stuff at home. Sauteing is no big deal. It just sounds French, so people think it's hard, but it's not. We've got chicken, about 6 ounces of chicken. So I'm going to pop it right in the pan. Listen to that.
Nice.
That's what love sounds like right there.
Come on now.
We're going to saute this down, okay? And chicken, you want to make sure you're real careful with cooking. Make sure you cook it all the way.
You sure that's not duck?
That is not duck.
Okay.
This is breast.
This is chicken.
We're also going to add a little bit of andouille sausage, which is a nice low country spicy sausage, pork sausage with a lot of spices in it. You can find this in any of your grocery stores around. Okay?
Now, Jeff, I expect you to put Michael to work since he's here.
Michael?
Now, duck works as long as it's not rubber ducky.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Rubber ducky's a little tough.
Yeah.
Peppers and onions. Let's go ahead and get this in here. Throw that in.
Oh,
that's our churning mix right there. That's what they talk about down south. That's the good stuff. That's going to give you all your flavor.
We're cooking with oil now.
And this is some stuff that we're going to be doing for Restaurant Week, which is coming up May 5th through the 11th. We're very excited about that. We got 33 restaurants involved in that.
All proceeds go to Chesapeake City Public Schools, right?
Yep, absolutely. Proceeds go to Chesapeake Public Schools. We're going to have a good time. We got some great chefs involved in that.
Yummy.
We're going to throw a little bit of garlic in there because garlic's just good for you.
Michael, you like a lot of garlic?
Love garlic.
Loves garlic.
Love garlic. It's
So,
healing.
Do you find it hard to eat right on the road?
Yeah. It's hard to find stuff that's not too heavy.
Right.
You know.
Absolutely. Well, this isn't heavy at all. This is actually pretty healthy for you. We're just going to saute this down. We're going to keep her going. We're going to add a little bit of our Cajun spice here, okay? This is where our heat comes from.
Cajun spice.
Lord have mercy, it's good stuff. This is going to give it a great color. And you can start smelling that. Smell-o-vision?
Oh, yeah. And you can stop right there, actually.
You could, but we're not. We're going to keep going.
We're going to add more to it,
A
Jeff?
little bit of chicken stock, okay? Now look how easy this is at home, folks. I just want y'all to know. That's called deglazing a pan, okay?
Nice.
That's what they talk about. Bobby Flay when he's yelling bam and everybody else is doing that, okay? All right. A little bit of heavy cream. We're going to add this right on in there. And we're going to let this reduce down by half. This is forming your cream sauce. You can start with a basic bechamel, which is one of your mother's sauces, but it's not that big of a deal to do that. And when we get done with this, we're going to toss this in with a little bit of penne pasta. We're going to mount it at the end, mounter au beurre, which means add butter. It's not really a big deal.
We called it lard. When
That's
I was
right.
cooking.
That's
lard.
right.
Some lard in there.
Some margarine, some oleo. Well, look at that. And I've got some pasta back here, Chris. We're going to throw this stuff right over
Michael,
there.
he's pretty good, isn't he?
It looks
You
delicious.
know, he's an award-winning chef, and he makes it look so easy.
It is
does.
easy.
Is it
if
really,
it
though?
if it was hard, I wouldn't do it. Look at me. I am so lazy.
Any of us can do this at the house.
Anybody could do this. Are you kidding me? Look how easy I just did this right in front of you.
Well, he does it 1,000 times a week, it seems, for a lot of people.
Well, because I can smell it burning at my house already.
Now this stuff right here, this puppy's done. We're going to plate this thing up. Grab you a nice little bowl.
It's done now?
It's done. Look how quick and easy that was. That's dinner in 5 minutes.
Wow.
No, that was dinner in 3.5.
Yeah.
You
But who's
know,
counting?
you got to add the Parmesan. And if you really want to get crazy, give it a little extra bang there.
Jeez.
That's good stuff.
That is beautiful.
That's for you, man.
What a
That
fork.
is for you.
What a fork. Why we
This
hold
is
back?
right here.
Oh, we cooking with oil now. We
All
can
right,
find out
Michael
what
Collier's
we're
going to
working
give
with.
it the taste test. You
Yeah,
know, we're
we're
supposed to
going-
wait to the end, but you go right
Oh,
ahead.
yeah. Ain't no waiting.
Guess.
Ain't no waiting on this one.
He's gonna find you
Dip
some.
it in the sauce.
Here we go. How many thumbs you got?
I'm putting up both thumbs and 4 fingers right there.
He got
It is
both thumbs and
beautiful.
4
Road
fingers.
approved.
This is beautiful, chef. Y'all going with the show.
Y'all please make sure you come and see us for Restaurant Week. We've got some great restaurants involved. You can go on and Google it, Chesapeake Restaurant Week. We are going to be doing 2 different packages. We're going to do a $20 prefix 3-course and a $25 4-course prefix, and we're going to pull out all the stops.
You know what Jeff Brown always does. Cotton Southern Bistro, breakfast, lunch, and dinner at 648 Grassfield Parkway in Chesapeake. Call them, 609-3156, or look them up at cottonsouthernbistro.com. Jeff Brown, Michael Collier, thank you for sticking around.
Thank you very much.
Hey, save a little for us, man.
Well, all right then.